Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today it's Thursday, June the 5th of the beautiful year 2025. The first match of PDM June 2025 Tier 1 tournament is about to begin. The first match of the tournament will be a match between James from the United States of America and ЩWIDR from Poland. As there is a first match of this event, let me show you some things like the bracket and the seeding. Maybe first start with the seeding to the tournament. We have 16 players registered for this event. Tugi as seed number 1, the defending champion, won the previous edition, the May edition, in a very, very dramatic way. Was 1-4 down at some point against Merke, but then won 4 games in a row and was able to defend the title won in February. So 2 wins in a row for Tugi. 16 players in total. We have a debutant, the seat number 16, Zhuravlyov from Russia. As you can see, with the base rating of 1000, but this this will be, the base rating for the Russian player. The first match should put, him in a better spot. And James already in the chat saying, I heard Merke is so depressed he won't be playing for the next 3 months. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, actually, one thing is true. No matter what happens, Merke won't be seen as a player for the next 3 months on this channel. He did not register for the June PDM tournament. Then in July and August we have our second main event of the year, major event, sorry, major, not main, major event of the year, the Paldas Classic, and Merke as a winner of Paldas Swiss is not eligible for this tournament. So yeah, James might be right, 3 months without Merke on this channel, but who knows if he comes back, sorry, in September for the PDM. We'll see. We'll see how it all happens. You can see the bracket, you can see your 16 players, and now as bracket, so the seeding. And now I'll show you how this seeding corresponds to the bracket. Tugi plays against Zhuravlyov, so very very difficult match for the Russian debutant, to be honest. And in the same part of the bracket we have James and ЩWIDR. So yeah, James, ЩWIDR, if you're here, the winner of today's match, will have a pretty difficult opponent in the quarterfinals. Then we have a green bracket, AV Geek versus Marts, Gunter versus Pyrek. Then the gray bracket, Shuichi versus Dobry, and Micho against myself. If you are, surprised that Micho has a different flag next to his name this month, this is because he was banished to Bhutan after he said at the point where Merke was leading 4-1. Micho said in the chat, if Tugi wins this match, I will go to Bhutan, and he kept his word. So this month Michu is playing from this Asian country. And the blue part of the bracket, Rurchak versus Jakob and Dużyka against Vlad. Yeah, so as you can see, a lot of Polish players this month, 2 Russian, 2 American players, and 1 player from Austria, Canada, France, Germany. Sorry, 2 players from Germany and 1 player from Bhutan. Yeah, so this is the bracket. Let me remind you about the rules of our event. We play level 18 starts only, no line cap, SPS controller and hand cam are the mandatory things. We play best of 9 and players collect points for the Paldas cycle. You see the base points, you see the tournament strength factor. And for June it's 1.515 is the lowest factor out of the 4 events. So on average, this is the easiest field to play. in this year. The winner of this event gets 757.5 points. The player eliminated in the round of 16, so in today's match, will get 45.45, and the quarterfinalists will get 75.75. And two Polish brothers are in the chat. Hello ЩWIDR, hello Dobre. Welcome in the chat. Ethan should be from Bhutan. Bhutan. Okay. Okay. Okay, if you say so. Yeah, let's let's take it. Yes, quick look at the Paldas cycle. We have the PDM standings first because yeah, there are players who are active this month. Currently with 0 points in the column June. So Sam, Mörke, Yanni, Hepta, Medros from the top 16 players are not playing. The rest of the players have a chance to gain more points. Tugi, AV Geek, and Mörke. Tugi, AV Geek, and Mörke are the players who are qualified via paldastetris. So yeah, they are not counted for those standings. So Sam, Shuichi, and Rorschach are currently the three highest non-qualified player via major events who can who provisionally there. So yeah, let's take a look how this whole cycle looks like. Mörke, Tugi, and AV Geek. Mörke, Tugi, and AV Geek are the top three players qualified via paldastetris. As mentioned, as for now, provisionally Sam, Shuichi, and Rorschach would be qualified via PDM standings, and via the ELO ratings, Le, Yanni, Duzhika, and Gunter. But we still have three PDM tournaments, June, September, and December, and two major events, Paldas Classic in July and August, and Paldas League in October and November. And yeah, many chances still to get this spot in the top 16 of the 2026 Paldas Cup. Our players for today are, as mentioned, are James and ЩWIDR, seat number 8 and seat number 9, so two closest seats. As you can see, 1541, the current ELO rating for James. And it's a kind of surprising thing. James played in all PDM events since September of 2024 and is yet to win a match. James won few matches in the paldastetris. This format worked very well for the American player, but is looking for the first win in a PDM event. 1541 ELO rating for James, 1499 for ЩWIDR. The difference in the ELO rating says that James is 56 to 44% favorite to win this match. CompPB for James 627, 486 for ЩWIDR. And we will see what happens in today's match. Can James finally win a PDM match, or will ЩWIDR advance to the quarterfinals? We shall see. In the next maybe half an hour, maybe hour, we'll see how well prepared the players are for today. But let me see if they are live. And it looks like they are live, so let me bring them to our stream and let me run playstyle the seed for game number 1, which will be 31, 31 is the first two digits, 6E EE, 316E EE. A lot of E's in this seed. Oh, a nice Tetris by ЩWIDR on 19. Has ЩWIDR trained more? No, valiant effort by ЩWIDR. 17 lines, 34,800 for Tetris. Yeah, so So James with his Tulsa t-shirt already ready for game number 1, waiting for ЩWIDR. Yeah, to put the seat in and to state his readiness. And ЩWIDR is ready, James is ready. Game number 1 of this match starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, good luck and have fun, guys. 3, 1, 6, and 3s. And the seed is correct for both. So we are officially in game number 1 of this match. So ЩWIDR is a player yet to score 500 plus in a competitive PAL-DAS match. Oh, kind of a king bar on ЩWIDR's board, but yeah, got a Tetris, but misdrop an O piece, and now ЩWIDR put himself in a little bit of a troublesome situation. But slowly, and another series of misdrops by ЩWIDR. This was kind of weird, but still a chance for ЩWIDR to get out of it. James is ahead by about 13,000. Now with this Tetris, over 30,000 is ahead, and ЩWIDR gets some really bad pieces and a misdrop, and this is looking very bad for ЩWIDR in this game number 1. I'm not sure if ЩWIDR will be able to survive. ЩWIDR is topping out with 91,580 points, so James is good for game number 1. James leads 1-0. 42 lines for James, 155,800 is the score. Yeah, if you wanna guys increment the seat, feel free to do so. If one of you wants a new set of pieces, please let me know in the chat. But it looks, yeah, the players are fine with the increment and they are already ready. So game number 2 starts in a 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And guys, this tournament has a Macherino prize pool. The link to the Macherino is in the chat. If you want to contribute, the link is there for you. Top 4 players of this event gets a share of a prize pool, and ЩWIDR once again puts himself in some kind of a troublesome situation. James James gets some long bars to lower the board. ЩWIDR would like to get something to... Oh! Okay, but it's still possible to get out of it. Oh, and this is looking very bad for ЩWIDR. I'm afraid ЩWIDR can't do anything more. ЩWIDR tops out with 34,580 points. And James is already good for game number 2. James leads 2-0. 28 lines with 64,980. Yeah, this Smash Boy burst was kind of crazy, but James was able to survive it. And James is the one leading 2-0 against ЩWIDR. And the players are ready. Game number 3 starts in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Oh, and ЩWIDR starts with a pretty nasty looking board. Okay. Gets the well open. And gets the long bar for a Tetris. Oh, and a misdrop of the Z piece. This might be an annoying thing, but ЩWIDR gets the board down, so this won't hurt him. 30,000 for James, 57 for ЩWIDR, and another Tetris for James, 55,000. ЩWIDR with 59, so ЩWIDR still in the lead, but James with a lot cleaner board and gets another Tetris to take the lead in this game. But still early days, over 100 lines to go before the transition to level 19. And James with a few very nice schemes keeps the board under control. So 127, 95 for ЩWIDR. And another Tetris for the American player. It's now about 2 Tetrises ahead. ЩWIDR, yes, is building probably for one of the ground. And gets a long bar for a Tetris. 142 for ЩWIDR, 175 for James. Now James covered the well for a moment and now needs to reopen the well. Okay, some good decisions by the American player. And should be clean in a moment. Gets the well open. 204 for James, 193 for ЩWIDR, so ЩWIDR not that far behind. ЩWIDR is trying to keep the pace with James in this game number 3. Oh, and now James in a lot of trouble. James in a lot of trouble, and I'm afraid James won't be able to survive it. It looks like an early top out for James, 213, so ЩWIDR, you have a chance. 214 is your target. 214 is your target. Yeah, so ЩWIDR does not need any Tetrises. Few skimmed lines, and ЩWIDR should be fine. And 215 seals the deal. ЩWIDR takes the game, and we have 2-1. 84 to 38 to 60 is the score for ЩWIDR. Yeah, so all 3 games were early top out, unfortunately. Let's hope game number 4 will be a game where... Oh, and okay, but ЩWIDR did not increment the seed, so it was okay. Yes, ЩWIDR is okay, so if you give the ready, and we have your ready, so game number 4 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So we are in game number 4. James has 1 game advantage. But as for now, it's kind of a shaky match. And let's hope, no matter who wins this game, that both players will be able to play full distance. But as I said it, ЩWIDR misdropped the T piece and now gets a series of very bad pieces, blocks the well, and will experience another early top out. 56,620 points. This was one of the most unfortunate misdrops that could happen to ЩWIDR. Then the sequence of pieces was so unfriendly, so annoying. There was nothing ЩWIDR could do, and James takes this game, and James leads a 3-1. $92,720 is the score for James in this game. Yeah, sometimes ЩWIDR one a misdrop is all what it takes to lose the game, especially in PALDAS. I experienced it so many times before. Yeah, so yeah, but another game, another chance. Game number 5 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, so James with a slight dependency of the long bar, but got the long bar immediately. And yeah, both players with 1 Tetris each. ЩWIDR got his second one. And James with a nice build left side. Now his Tetris ready. And he's waiting for a long bar. And gets hit. And 49,780 for a moment was the same score for both players. But then ЩWIDR, yeah, ran away with a score a little bit. And a nice center well Tetris by ЩWIDR. And one more, 104 for ЩWIDR. And a misdrop of the O piece once again. A weird smash boy misdrop by ЩWIDR. Not the first time in this match. $123 for James, 108 for ЩWIDR. ЩWIDR with another center well Tetris. And now James yeah, needs to lower the board. The left side looked very bad for a moment. Yeah, but now it's low enough. Yeah, so James should reopen it and give himself another chance. Oh, and ЩWIDR is very high. What happened? I totally missed what happened on ЩWIDR boards. I was concentrated on James's side, and we have a top out. 134,900 for ЩWIDR, and James is good. James leads 4-1. James has enough points in this game. 209,380 for James. You missed a center well Tetris. Oh no. And overstacked. That is very, very unfortunate. And this is a very difficult situation for ЩWIDR. James on a match point. James is 1 game away from advancing to the quarterfinals and from winning his first ever PDM match. Not a long history, not even a year, but yeah. But still without a win in PDM. So, James is ready, ЩWIDR is ready, both players are ready, so I guess I'm here to make history. Oh my god, this shit. Okay, the players are ready. Game number 6 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, proper making history. ЩWIDR, you are the one who made some history, some big achievement. No one has ever like repeated your achievement. I mean, the first ever reverse sweep win in best of 9. Oh, and shit, what a weird placement of the long bar. Put the long bar in a place where he created double long bar dependency. Yeah, but the board is low enough, so it should be fine. James with 139, ЩWIDR with 112. Okay, let me refresh ЩWIDR. Okay, we have ЩWIDR back with 115, James with 208. ЩWIDR reopens the well. 120, James with 231, and at Tetris for ЩWIDR 143. James reopens the well. Needs to take care of his left side of the board, get some pieces to do so. And James is ready for a Tetris. 240 for James, 147 for ЩWIDR. So James's advantage is bigger and bigger. And another Tetris for James, 266. ЩWIDR with 151, sorry. And James finally goes with this L to fill the dependency and to get a Tetris ready setup. 319 for James, 210 for ЩWIDR. I'm not sure if it's Twitch or my computer playing games, but I'm kind of losing signal on James's end right now. Hope it's nothing serious. If it's on my end, I apologize for that. 369 for James, 240 for ЩWIDR. And a Tetris for James, 416, ЩWIDR with 247. So big advantage for James. So ЩWIDR needs now to count on some miracle. James with a Tetris. I would like to see an L to fill the dependency, but L is not coming. And James needs to solve the board in a different way. 445 for James, 295 for ЩWIDR. And yeah, ЩWIDR, you better prepare for some 19 of your lifetime if you wanna stay in this match. Oh no, ЩWIDR is in a lot of trouble. Oh, and misdrops the long bar, and this will be it. ЩWIDR tops out on 114 lines, 299. For 40, James, you are good for the game and a match, but feel free to play this game out. We would like to see some 19 action. And yeah, ЩWIDR, thank you very much for playing this month. Unfortunately, yeah, the match didn't go your way. Next chance, PDM Classic. And registration is open. So if you wanna join, feel free to register. The registration closes Um, the registration closes at the end of the month. Yeah, and the PAL-DAS Classic is your next chance. Yeah, it's a more friendly tournament in a way of scheduling than PAL-DAS Classic, and because the pairings are not dependent on the results of the previous rounds, so we have like more, how do you say it, more flexibility. So I strongly encourage to register 3 spots up for grabs for the 2026 PAL-DAS Cup. And there is no Merca, there is no Tuki, there is no AV Geek in this event. So a chance for the other players to get this qualifying spot. And yeah, I'm not saying anything because James is having a pretty nice game and is building 4 at Tetris and gets hit. 545 for James, level 24 right now. James is trying to maintain control over his board. It is looking like a very decent game. Yeah, let's hope James can survive a little bit longer. This is a good question, ЩWIDR. Unfortunately, I don't know the answer for this question. But if you can like check the brackets and the results of the previous events, you can't find any win for James in the previous events. And when you see how he's playing right now, yeah, I'm wondering how it's even possible not to win. And James is approaching the stage of a game when he can beat his compy B627. But now he has a pretty weird board, but manageable. Okay, 627, and this is a new comp PB by James in the last game of this match, and James keeps going, level 30. I'm here to make history, yeah. Yes, shit, you make the history here. Okay, now it's a pretty tricky board for James, but he does the best probably possible solves to this. 671. Okay, 693. And can we have a 7th player in the history of the PAL-DAS? Yes, we have 700k for James, a 7th person in the history of the PAL-DAS event who got a comp 700k. And now the board of James is falling apart, but still a great achievement by James. This is a smile on the face of James, and this is a very good thing. But 705, 222, and James with a very nice 296 lines. Congratulations, James. Well played. And yeah, maybe this is a good message to Tugi or Zhuravlyov that a certain American player is ready for some long action. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. And yeah, here is your match winner. The player who advances to the next round, James from United States of America. First ever win in the PDM with a 705 comp PB. Very well played, James. Very nice breakthrough for you. And yeah, good luck in the second round. Here are, guys, your match stats. 705 222 for James. This is a big jump in the comp PB, and this might affect the elo ratings a little bit. James played a lot of matches, so this jump in the comp PB won't be that big, but still started with 1541, and after update of comp PB and this win 1580, so James slowly but surely is going up. And yeah, let me update the bracket and let me show it to you. James 5-1 win against ЩWIDR, and the first ever win, and now a chance to play either Tugi or Zhuravlyov in round 2, which is the quarterfinal stage of this event. Congratulations, James, and thank you for playing ЩWIDR. As mentioned, next time PAL-DAS Classic. Registration is open. James already registered. ЩWIDR not yet, probably. No, not yet. So ЩWIDR, there is a chance for you to play. There are longer matches than this best of 19 format. So yeah, 2 sessions for each match on 2 different days. So yeah, there is a chance to play a little bit more in the next tournament. Yeah, and as mentioned, elo ratings, James won't be visible here because James is below top 20, but I can show you where exactly James is. Yeah, you are visible on comp PBs, number 6, 705 222. Yeah, and also a 7th person overall who is able to break the 700k barrier in a comp match. And we have James, world number 21. You overtook the competitor from Bhutan, Miho, and you got yeah, you have your 1580 with a nice shot later against either Tugi or Zhuravlyov. Yeah, this will be an interesting match if you can keep up these 700k games. This might be a good challenge for a certain Austrian or maybe Russian player. I don't know what to expect from Zhuravlyov. Haven't seen him playing PAL-DAS yet. No information about this player, so this match against Tugi will be kind of a mystery. And this match is scheduled already. This match will happen tomorrow at 17 UTC. At 20 UTC we have Duzhika against Vlad, so the 2 Russian players both are playing tomorrow. And then on Sunday at 13 UTC, pretty early, we have a match between Shuichi and Dobre. Yeah, this is an early match because we all wanna watch the wrong playstyle tournament happening in Pasadena in the United States of America. And yeah, we will see who can win this event. But the match between Shuichi and Dobre on Sunday at 13 UTC. The next match, which is also scheduled, is in a week on Thursday, June the 12th. AV Geek versus Marts at 18 UTC. The other matches are yet to be scheduled, so we'll see how it looks. But yeah, kind of a tough match for ЩWIDR, but very good match for James. First ever win in PDM and first ever 700k in comp. 705-222. World number 6 in comp Paldas PBs. Seventh ever person to break 700 in a match. Well done, James. And yeah, as we are approaching the final moments of our stream, it's also a way to, you know, to check if there's someone playing Tetris. James, are you staying? Will you play for a little bit longer? If yes, we can raid you. We will not. Okay. And then I see that Mr. Joshua Tolles is playing something. So let's raid Joshua and let's see how he's doing. Next match tomorrow, 17 UTC, Tugi versus Żurawiów. So thank you for watching today, and yeah, have a nice rest of your day, of your evening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more Tetris action.